This is a SMALLRIG magnetic phone holder 5582. It's just a clamp attachment, and I normally don't like to get a lot of clamp attachments because I'm big into the magnets, but sometimes I need one, so I picked this one up because it looked like it could be a pretty unique grip. They were claiming that you could use it like at the gym, and I have a lot of iron furniture around here, and it's definitely sturdy. So the magnet is great. It does slide a bit, but like pulling it off directly, like pull forward, is difficult, like really difficult. So I have to put it off at an angle, and that is good for me because it would otherwise fall off. It also has a, I believe this is 1/4 inch threaded. It looks like 1/4 inch threaded adapter, and then you got a mount for a cold shoe. So you got, I mean, typical of what I would expect. This does feel mostly plastic, and it probably is, except for I think the base, although it's hard to tell. It is like a thicker plastic. I am, though, a little concerned about things with plastic pieces, because these things tend to just break over time. This feels sturdy, though, so at least there's some thought put into that. But I am still a little bit disappointed that it's mostly plastic. So as you can see, I'm struggling with the quality here, because it is good quality. I think this is a good quality clamp. I just wonder why we're switched to like these more plasticky models now. You know, the spring mechanism is basic. I don't know how long something like that might last. I do like the padding. It feels somewhere in between budget and premium. It doesn't feel premium because of the plastic, but it doesn't quite feel budget either, because the plastic seems to be durable. The range of motion is somewhat limited. I just want you to see, like, it's really, you're not getting too much movement, although you're really getting all the movement that you would need, unless you wanted like overhead shots, especially this. So like, I don't know why it goes much further at this angle on the left. It might just be a matter of spinning the phone around and seeing which side can move more, but like, you know, range of motion, it's reasonable. I'm trying to estimate the degree here, and I'm not quite sure. It's like, I want to say this is 45-degree angle, but this feels more like 15 degrees, like there's center and there you are. In any case, you can lock it. And it's locked. Alright, and just so you can get a better view, like this actually holds very well. And I want you to see the limitations in the angles, like that's about as far down as you can go, but honestly, that's really good. You can see a little bit up, to the side, other side, and landscape mode. So this is nice. And it's not sliding. Like, there's give on the spring clamp area, so I could kind of like, if I was holding on to it, I could kind of get a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right, but the magnet itself is not sliding. And let's see, I'll show you from the back. It's easier to get off when I have the whole, actually, it's actually difficult to get off. Again, good thing. Oops, I don't have any cold shoe right now. You can see the 1/4 inch thread. I don't have anything around me right now to show you, but like, okay, so I have this locked as much as I can, and this is heavier than any light I would use normally. Let's see how it stands up. It's not tilting. That's surprising. Yeah, so it's pretty locked in there. And it's not moving on the magnet. So this is tight. Strong hold. And maybe you can see a little bit more from a side view. So now I loosened it up. This is as far as I can get it. I can't do the other direction right now, because it's against the wall. But you can see. So on this side, I can go a little bit below, but on this side, I can't. Well, it's not in the middle, but you get the idea. So I like this. I would definitely recommend this. This is serving a unique purpose for me, because this one is very strong and very easy to use on iron bars, and I have a lot of iron bar furniture, but also at gyms if they have iron bar stuff, although check with your gym. And I hope this helps.
Okay, let's do a quick review for this SMALLRIG. What is this, like maybe a phone? What is the box? Here, I actually have the box here. It says SMALLRIG attachable phone clamp. It's sort of a magnetic kind of phone clamp deal. Anyways, this thing's super cool. Super cool. I've been playing with it the last couple days, and if you're into a lot of mobile photography or vlogging, or even just using your phone to record extra video, I think this is a really neat tool. And it's very well made, so you can tell it's got very nice metal parts. It does come with this little extra metal ring, so if you do need to attach this ring to your phone, say you don't have a magnetic phone, maybe the back isn't magnetic, you could attach this and then sort of hack it that way. I'm not sure if I'd recommend that, but the part's in here. So if you did want to, I guess maybe a 3M sticker, if you want to take that off, stick it on your phone, I suppose you could use it that way. Maybe you've got a phone that's a few years old. I'm shooting this on an iPhone 16, so my iPhone 16 does have the magnetic back, and so it sticks to this without the sticker, if that makes sense. So you have the nice SMALLRIG detail here, and then the idea is you would stick that to anything that's metal, your fridge, wall, microwave, anything that's metal. Maybe you're out on a fence, like maybe a fence, maybe you're out in the real world, and then on the other end, your phone would just snap right on there. And so, you know, maybe you're shooting selfies at the gym, I don't know. But you could use this in all kinds of places, right? So once your phone is stuck there, you can kind of pivot it into all kinds of different directions here. So in terms of size, this thing totally small. You could fit this in a pocket if you needed to. But let me just show you size-wise here. The back here is about maybe 2 3/4 inch here. And then the metal ring here is about 2.5 wide. So, you know, it's funny, the ruler here has a metal edge, and it is totally sticking to that, if you can tell. So, very magnetic. I don't know, I think this is really awesome. A fun piece to add to your kit. You can use this in all kinds of fun ways. If you use your phone a lot to record or take photos, I think this would be a really fun thing to add. Yeah, I totally recommend this for the price. I think this is a very, very well made sort of magnetic pivot kind of clamp. So totally recommend. I think that's about all I have to say about it. It did come in this box, nothing too special, but should be fun. I'm a professional photographer, so I do a lot of shooting. I think I'm going to use this for some vlogging and kind of behind the scenes work for me, but okay, I think that's about all. So thank you for watching.
It's a review for the SMALLRIG phone magnetic mount. It really holds. It's pretty choochy about that. It's got a 1/4 on one side. It's got the cold shoe on the other for mounting microphones, lights. It's pretty strong. Lots of little neodymium magnets look like they're buried underneath that little rubberized thing. I got this so I could go on a cruise ship and stick phones on the bulkhead walls. It's got springy. It's pretty easy to use. The kids found it fantastic. Could put it out on the ship anywhere. Take group shots. It was pretty nice.